What's going on, guys? It is your boy TKD1GD here, back again with another video, and we're gonna go over something that came out last week that I thought was pretty big news and that we didn't even get to last week, unfortunately, and not really so much this week, just because I've had a lot of things with school. It's been pretty busy with me personally, involving school and stuff like that. But I figured I'd take a little step back here, away from homework, and just talk to you about this because I feel like this could be a very big deal in terms of PlayStation, in terms of retail stores like GameStop, for the main example, and stuff like that, especially Walmart, Target as well, but mainly I feel like GameStop too. So I say we're gonna go straight into it, guys. So I say without further ado, let's just get right into it. So here is the whole debacle around PlayStation starting to sell their own hardware through themselves. So this came out September 25th, 2019, last week, and it was a blog post created by, of course, Steven Turvey. Shout out to him. He's the head of North American business operations at Sony. And so I'm gonna just read this and then we will talk about it as we go through. So, hi PlayStation fans, today we're launching our own online store to offer PS4 consoles, accessories, games, and more directly from PlayStation 4 fans and gift givers in the US who can visit a single destination. Integrated within the PlayStation.com website, you can now easily navigate from hardware and game product information pages directly to purchasing these PlayStation products from our store, ranging from PS4, PS4 Pro, PSVR systems and bundles, as well as headsets, DualShock 4 wireless controllers, PSVR accessories, a selection of physical games, and voucher codes for PS Plus subscriptions. So they are, like they said before here, they are going to start selling some of their own stuff on their website and directly be able to purchase these. To a similar vein, I believe Nintendo does the same thing. I'm not sure if Microsoft does for Xbox. I'm not 100% sure, but I know this is, the first time we are seeing them put up their own stuff to purchase directly from them, because as you all know, if you've ever bought a game, you all know that you don't directly ever buy it from PlayStation unless you buy it digitally via the PS Store. That is directly from them. But in terms of physical stuff, you either go to your local Walmart, your local Target, and most prominently your local GameStop, which that is kind of their main, well, not even kind of, it really is their main bread and butter, as opposed to t-shirts and stuff like that and Funko Pops they've released throughout the years. But mainly speaking, you would go to one of these retailers to be able to purchase something physical that was involving PlayStation. But now it looks like they are, kicking in the door here, and they're gonna say, no, we are doing it ourselves. And so that could mean a lot of different things that we will talk about later on. But I want to touch on what they planned to sell in terms of games. So they say here, with plans to expand down the line, the store's initial selection of physical disc games, includes titles such as Astro Bot Rescue Mission, Blood and Truth, Bloodborne, Days Gone, God of War 3 Remastered, Horizon Zero Dawn, Marvel Spider-Man Game of the Year Edition, MLB The Show 19, Quantum Dream Collection, Ratchet & Clank, The Last of Us Remastered, and Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. And so, like I said before, those are just games that you can buy right now, and of course, I assume that they will, be expanding that roster, obviously, as the months and weeks go by and stuff like that. So definitely feel like they will be expanding that, as they say here in the article. But they also go on to say the site not only provides fans in the US with the option to purchase these items directly from PlayStation, but it also intended to help gift givers easily find the right product for their friends or family. Fans will find the prices on the new store aligned with those found at other retailers. And so it looks like they are trying to keep the prices uniform, so there isn't any undercutting, but there are some benefits that they will, line up here in a little bit towards the end of the whole thing. But so they, I guess, shared there that that they are trying to align the prices with other retailers so it's not unfair. Now, if it was a thing where you can get it cheaper through PlayStation, that would be interesting. That would be where we kind of have an issue. Not really an issue, but that'd be just a interesting wrinkle to bring to the whole thing. But they say here that they are trying to keep it the exact same price as a retailer, so that's really cool right there. The new online store is open now exclusively in the United States. So this is only a US launch at the time, but I'm sure they will be expanding to other markets in the future, with a limited time launch promotion ending on October 31st, 2019 for 2 bundles, including so these are 2 bundles that they are going to be launching as a promo. They already did, and they'll be ending on October 31st. So you can get a PlayStation 4 and a year of PS Plus for $340, which is, wow, that's a pretty good price for a year of PS Plus and a regular PS4. And regularly that's going to be $360. And then they also announced a PS4 Pro with a year of PS Plus, as well as all that for $430, which originally that is $60. So looks yeah. So it looks like you're saving about $20 or $30 if you buy that same bundle through them instead of at another retailer. And then here's the biggest thing here, guys. PlayStation Plus members who are signed in are also eligible for free day one express shipping. And so you can visit direct.playstation.com to check it out, and be sure to come back as often as we continue to expand with new products and promotions down the line. So that is pretty cool. So if you are a PS Plus subscriber, you get access to free one-day express shipping, similar to like Amazon Prime, how Amazon Prime you get free, I think, 1 day or 2 day shipping. I forgot which one it is, but obviously with Prime you get perks in terms of shipping. But I want to take a look at the shop here and see what's good. So let's see, we got you can buy PS4 Pro, you can buy new controllers, there's the games over here you can buy as well. You can buy the Platinum Wireless headset, as well as the PSVR, some other games over here as well that you can buy. And it looks like yep, there's the 1-1 save promo that they allow you to do right there and stuff like that. So this is pretty big, you know what I'm saying? And I think what's the most enticing thing is the Plus membership stuff, because if you think about it down the line, like maybe they could unroll something where hey, Plus members get 30% off, for this weekend, or Plus members get 50% off during the holiday season, or something crazy like that. Like they could really do something big. Or what I'm thinking more is that, hey, if you are a Plus subscriber and you want to get your hands on PS5, we're gonna give you 1 day ahead of everyone else to cop a PS5. I think that's a really cool perk as well. So there's a lot of really neat things that they could do with this in terms of giving really good deals to PlayStation. But I think the biggest thing here is like this shift we're seeing, because obviously, if you guys have not been well aware of it, but GameStop is not doing the best these days at all. Really, like they are really struggling in terms of finances. I believe right now they are still looking for someone to buy the company, and no one has been bidding on buying GameStop, I believe. And so definitely GameStop is in a pretty rough spot. And when you think about GameStop, at least for the US and pretty much overall, whether it be like EB Games as well, the brick and mortar retailers were very fundamental in terms of the industry, and having a place where people can buy these consoles and stuff like that. And I feel like there's a lot of somewhat reliance on Sony and Microsoft, because they are the storefront that the consumers can buy the hardware from, right? Like that's the main thing. Like you're worthless buying something on the PS Store, without the hardware. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? So like there was some sort of like cool symbiotic relationship where like they kind of both need each other, because the storefront provided the hardware and then Sony provided the software and stuff like that. But now it looks like PlayStation and Sony are just kind of want to do all of it, and I think it's a very bold thing here. I think that it could mean a lot in the future. Like maybe we end up getting cheaper games through this, because they no longer have to have a cut of the price of a retail game go to retailers. Like now, like they can make a lot more on a given game, just in a way that's the same as like buying a digital game, because I believe PlayStation makes more money off of digital sales as opposed to physical sales, because one, they don't have to spend the money to print and actually put discs out and ship them and stuff like that to different stores, and they no longer have to have a cut of their profits be going to that retailer and stuff like that, because they are the retailer at that point. So it's a very interesting thing, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you guys think about this whole thing? Like, and I guess, what ideas would you want to see them double down on and improve on maybe with this? I just think it's a very interesting thing that I'm going to keep a close eye on personally, and I definitely want to see how it kind of expands and how it goes in the future, you know what I'm saying? Because definitely interesting to see that there. But without further ado, hope you all enjoyed your day. If you all enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on the video, as well as stay subscribed to your PlayStation Store to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Thank you for watching. Oh, before you leave, make sure to go check out down below our description where you can find our Twitter and our Discord link as well. Make sure to go check out those two links and follow us on those channels, as well as our Anchor link if you want to listen to our long form content in podcast format. So that being, of course, Road to Part 2, our weekly Last of Us series, as well as Cross Circle, our official PlayStation Source podcast that goes weekly and stuff like that. So you can get those two on the podcast format if you deem so worthy. So thank you for watching, and as always, greatness awaits.